Everybody, it's Dale from the Hotman Podcast. And last night, we got to see some of these trade products and new players in action. And of course, Anthony Davis looked absolutely phenomenal. It seemed like he was on pace to go for a 40 plus point game before getting hurt in the third quarter, which is just this is kind of been Anthony Davis' career the past couple of years. Is that when he's healthy and active, this is what he can bring. Okay, now look. I think people are still trying to recover, or at least just wrap their mind around the fact that how did the Dallas Mavericks give up Luka Doncic to the Los Angeles Lakers? Probably the most shocking trade in NBA history. But here we are. Okay, we can get into the theories as to why the Dallas Mavericks traded him. Was Luka really that bad with the front office? Was there an ego thing with Nico Harris? Did he really not like Luka? Did the management, the front office, the ownership group that wants to build a casino out in Texas that got denied their permit because there's stuff out there floating about that they're trying to ruin the team? I don't know how you trade for Anthony Davis trying to ruin the team. But nonetheless, I think they maybe, who knows, they would just want to get rid of Luka for whatever reasons that we may not understand, and maybe more information may come out or may not. But here we are. We got to focus on the play on the court, and boy, did the Mavericks look good. Okay, now look, I'm very high on this Houston Rockets team. I think this Rockets team has lost like 3 straight, so let's start to slide a little bit, man. But this Rockets team is very good, and the Mavericks looked way better. They were very dominant throughout this entire game. The Houston Rockets did come back and make it very close, and Kyrie played excellent. Oh no, honestly, he didn't play excellent. He played late. He played pretty good down the stretch. But this was Anthony Davis' dominant game, really good. And look, I know people aren't going to. Not enough people are going to talk about this. Some people have. I've noticed it. It's the involvement of Max Christie. He's going to get. His name is going to be coming up a little bit more. He's a young developing player that was developing for the Los Angeles Lakers and doing very well as a 3-and-D guy. He was starting to shoot well from the three. He has a really good knack for the ball. Gets steals. Very tenacious, 6'5", 3-and-D with a very long wingspan. Max Christie, when I think at some point in the future, when the dust settles on this Luka Doncic trade, I think in the future, yes, AG is older. They're looking at him, and I think I'm not sitting here acting like this was a good comp, but I'm also going to sit and act like, people don't talk about it. Max Christie was just tossed in on the side, and I think the Lakers had a really good young development player. J.J. Redick was giving him more minutes, and then you can see what he was doing. He had a nice 3 from Kyrie, I believe, like in the fourth. He is good. He is very, very good, and I think Dallas Mavericks fans should be happy getting Max Christie and seeing his current performance. As you can see, his last 3 game logs as he's with the Mavericks. Big game. He played big on Philly, 15 points. He played big in Boston, 15 points. And last night at home against Houston, his home debut, he comes in, he chips in to go along with Anthony Davis. His 26, he got 23 off the bench. I like Max Christie a lot. I think that his value of this trade is gonna be really immense down the road. And I think I can definitely see him developing and working his way to becoming a star player for the Mavericks. I'm not saying Luka Doncic, none of that stuff, but I just think because the trade was so big and so massive of the players involved, with Anthony Davis shockingly leaving LA and Luka Doncic shockingly leaving Dallas, you forget that Max Christie, or just keep your eye on the Max Christie side of things as he's continuing to develop and showing really like he's paying dividends. You know what I'm saying? If he's gonna play like this, and he seems more comfortable in this offense playing with Kyrie, getting his shots, getting his look, playing with a guard like him who's willing to pass and do kickouts. And then being able to play with a big when he does get to play in with some of the starters and stuff like that. You're really going to see Max Christie flourish. So I'm excited. I'm really, honestly, I was not the one to be bashing Dallas or get crazy on Dallas of the trade. I think it's easy to look at the trade and be shocked, as we all were. And I'm not trying to sit here and actually justify the trade, but the trade already happened, right? So then you got to just assess, okay, what do each team got? And as of now, focus on the Mavericks because they had their debut. We have yet to see Luka play. I don't know exactly when he will play, but in terms of what we saw so far for this Dallas Mavericks team and the new pieces they've gotten, they look pretty good. look pretty good. AD looks like AD, and if AD can stay healthy, this team is going to be an absolute force. Alongside with Max Christie, coming off the bench or getting some starting minutes whenever they deem to fit him, kind of this tweener utility player as he's developing. I could definitely see him, who knows, being a sixth man of the year one day in his future if he doesn't become a starter, man. So let me know what you guys think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.